Hi girly poos! Just looking at myself right now in the viewfinder, I look like I would catch you in the parking lot and beat the shit out of you. It's been so long since I've done like a, well, it's been so long since I've done like a chit chat, get ready with me.
It's been so long since you filmed.
It's been so long since I've filmed. It's been so long since I've talked to you like a proper human to human contact. So yeah, I asked you guys to ask me questions because I feel like I had so much to catch up. We have so much catching up to do, guys. And also, it's been so long since I've done like a makeup video that I feel like my room background like has been not like this since I've done one of these. So we've got a cheeky Moscato here. And we're just gonna get the frick into it, aren't we? Aren't we? I can't get over how like disgustingly
like Dobby.
Ravishing I look. I don't look like Dobby.
Dobby? Why'd you say
Dobby?
You do.
Do I actually? Leave down below. I beat you up. Okay, so we're gonna answer some questions, and I'm just gonna do the makeup that I've been doing lately. I actually got this new foundation from, I got like a full face from Colourpop. Also, stop talking. Can you stop talking? You get one more chance and then I'm kicking you out. But the foundation that I got from Colourpop is just absolutely positively disgustingly not my colour. So I have to like conceal the shit out of my face, otherwise I just look ridiculous. But right now I'm putting on this new Colourpop primer that I got. It's the Pretty Fresh Hydrating Hyaluronic Acid Primer.
Can you get out of it?
So first question, are you at uni? Absolutely not.
Leave it at that.
Next question. No, I don't know what the F I'm doing right now, to be honest with you. No, I do want to go back one day. Possibly. God knows when, or where, or what. The short answer is no. I've gone 3 times and dropped out all 3 times. I would love to study like some sort of like ancient history course or something, which I've tried before but it didn't really work out for me because it was online and it was shit. But yeah, c'est la vie, who knows. I wish I was. It would make me feel better about myself if I was doing something like that. So now let's...
No more.
I need to show you this foundation. It really looked like my colour online, and then when I got it I was like, oh, honestly, I got a bit of a tan yesterday and today. Went out in the sun. So it's better now, but like it was really bad the other day. Are you worried or scared about your future or calm?
That's fitting.
Honestly, I used to be calm, and lately I've been stressing the F out because I'm having a bit of an existential crisis. But I'll be fine soon. I just feel in a weird vibe. Yeah, stop crunching her. She'll come back.
No.
I've accidentally killed this and I just don't know how.
You don't know how? It looks like it's gone out of water for like 10 days.
No, because I wore... Anyway, it's not... Did you finish reading Dune? No, I haven't. I'm like exactly halfway through and I just had to take a break because I couldn't focus on it. Every time I tried to read it, I was like, I can't focus. I would read the same sentence like a million times and I was getting really frustrated. So I've started reading a new book called Fahrenheit 451. And I'm like halfway through that as well. It's literally like a really short book, so I thought it would be a good book to read in between
It's
books.
literally like a really short book.
Has your mental health improved since the lockdown has been lifted? We've actually just been placed in a new lockdown. I'm just frothing. No, it's kind of shit actually, but my mental health's alright. She's rocky.
Oh, is it alright or rocky?
It's rocky. Can you please stop doing that? Why are you doing that? That's so disrespectful, Charlotte. Actually, like I know you think it's dead, but you can't just do that because you decided that she's dead.
I think the Lord decided she's dead, Jessie.
We need to start answering these questions properly because I'm not focusing. Because another person asked me, how is your mental health coming into 2021? It was a rough 2020. Hope you're okay, girl. Thank you, Illy. Hope you're okay too. I don't even know. It's like, I always think it's getting better and then it just doesn't, or it like morphs into something else. Like I fix one issue and then the next one just arises. But it's... Charlotte, get the F out. I don't even like you at the moment, so it's annoying having you in here and you're annoying me on top of that. And there's freaking popcorn on my floor. and I'm pissed off. Can you get out? Or just like sit there and don't talk to me, or don't look at me, and don't like direct any attention towards me.
I'm sick of your foundation colour.
I know, I don't know what the heck is going on.
I do, it's my own colour.
But one thing I did learn, I feel like there's not really any destination when it comes to like a mental health journey. It's kind of just like all about learning how to handle it rather than like band-aid fixing the problem. So I'm kind of just like learning more about myself and how I work and what my triggers are and what helps me settle down. Are you a virgin? Everyone keeps asking me, are you a virgin lately? And I don't know why. I thought it was obvious that I'm not. I feel like I used to talk about it all the time. No, to answer that. Hopefully we can turn it around with this concealer. Do you want filler or any surgery? Not really, honestly. I used to, but I just feel like it doesn't really match my personality. Like the older I get, I'm just like, oh, actually I don't really give a shit what other people think about what I look like, and I don't really think that I would get filler for myself. I'd get it more so that other people will perceive me as prettier or whatever. But the older I get, I'm just like, oh, actually I don't really give a shit what people think about what I look like. And I don't really think that it matches my personality to get any of that stuff done. But also never say never. I might get to like 30 and be like, wrinkles, let's get that off my face. But for right now, I don't really see it in my future. I also like looking like myself. I don't want to not look like myself. And I think, you know, we're coming into an age where we're all about embracing uniqueness and just people not looking like every other bitch. Not that there's anything wrong with if you look like every other bitch, but I don't know, I'm trying to embrace the me that I am, that I was born as. So yes, who knows, but right now, no. What size do you wear in clothes we're built the same, Lamau? I wear an 8 in pretty much everything, but it depends. I usually read like the reviews, because if people are like, oh, it was a bit tight on my bust, maybe I'll size up then, because I have quite like a bigger bust for my frame, so I will size up. But usually I wear like an 8 in everything. I don't know why I feel so awkward whenever there's like not music on. How's your driving going? She's going well. I'm on the roads now, which I never thought I would be, so I shouldn't really be proud of myself because I'm 22 years old, but I am, because I never thought I'd drive, and here we are. I'm driving, and it's not as scary as I thought it would be. I'm actually surprised. A lot of people like asked me how I got over like my fear of driving when I posted about the fact that I'm like starting to drive now. Everyone was like, oh my god, please. I'm exactly the same. Like, I just can't bring myself to drive. I'm too scared. How'd you get over your fear of driving? Not driving can be such an like isolating feeling, because I feel like everybody has their license. So it was kind of like comforting to know that other people don't have it as well and struggle with what I felt like I was struggling with. But honestly, give yourself time, because it can be a very stressful thing. So if you rush into it, I feel like you're probably more likely to get anxiety around it, and then it's not great to drive if you're feeling super anxious and like agitated. So I feel like I gave myself the perfect time, and then I was finally ready to drive and like excited about driving. And with driving, like, just start off the simplest way you possibly can, and then as soon as you're familiar with like the controls of the car and the feel of the car, like how close you have to be to the wheel, where all your like mechanics are and all that sort of stuff, then it takes away one thing to feel nervous about. If you don't even really have to think that much about how the wheel turns, like how fast you brake and all that sort of stuff, then you can focus more on the actual driving itself and being aware of your surroundings. And then you just have to inch closer and closer, one small thing after another, and then before you know it, you'll be driving and you'll be on the streets and you'll be like, why the hell was I so scared of this in the first place? That's kind of how I'm feeling right now, so it's really exciting. Do you hook up while you're single? No, because men make me uncomfortable. I actually just can't hook up with people unless I already like them, and most of the time I don't like anybody. So I'm not really into the hookup culture. I'm more of a cuff me up. Is that what people say? Like, put a ring on it. Cuff me. Yeah, I just think I'm much more of a relationship person, because hookups make me feel very, very uncomfortable, and I think that that is okay. Hookup culture is not for everybody, but if it is your thing, then there's absolutely nothing wrong with that. I kind of wish I was like that, but Okay. Well, that brings me to the question we've all been waiting for. Any boy news? Are you dating anybody? Anybody new? But I have started seeing someone actually. And you absolutely wouldn't read about it. How weird is that? Us. Like, how weird is it? So weird. It's really weird. Yes, I have started seeing someone and it's very nice and very fun and very good vibes all around. I don't even know how it happened, it just did, and then here we are. I know, me. It's crazy. My makeup. So orange. I know I always say I won't be dating anyone for a very long time, but I wasn't even looking, and then it just happened, and then now it's happened and now it's happening, and I'm very excited and happy about it, so that's good, and I feel good about that. And I'm feeling very awkward talking about this right now if you can't tell, but we're close. I have to tell you about these. Do you ever miss your ex? Absolutely bloody effing not. No, sometimes I have like these like fixation, I don't know, OCD, ADHD moments when I'm just like, oh my god, wait, I need to fix this. Like, I'll just like, I don't know how to explain it, but I just like start getting really sentimental about it, even though I know that I shouldn't. And I also don't want him back in my life. Like, it doesn't make any logical sense, but I just like fixate on fixing things with him, which I never do, because I have a lot of good people around me that are like, Jess, what the frick, no, don't do that. But no, logically I never ever do miss him, which is good. How do you feel about being a Cancer? I'm a Cancer too. I feel pretty good about it, to be honest, except for when people say we're emotional, but really we are. Yeah, exactly. Like, you don't want to deny it, but ow, you also don't want to accept it, but it's the truth. Fun. 5 things you are loving right now. I'm loving hanging out with people. I'm trying to have more of a social life at the moment, and it's fun. I love my family, but I love making friends with people who aren't in my family. It's so nice to be like outside of this like bubble that is family, because it can be very suffocating sometimes. So yeah, I've really been trying to make more of a conscious effort to like get in touch with people and be a better friend, hang out with my cousins and stuff. That's actually how I met the guy I'm seeing right now, is by going out with my cousin, and it paid off, didn't it? So we love having a social life. What else? I love these new wine glasses that I got. They're from To Be Frank Homewares. Charlotte is a stupid bitch. She's just crumpled up dry leaves, left them on the floor, and crumpled up this popcorn and left them on the floor, and then dipped. I'm loving my plant babies that I got. These are my 2 personal favourites. I forgot whether this one's called Mickey or Aldo. I don't know how to say that name in an Australian accent. And this one is Sinbad. And I love them. They're growing so well, and it makes me feel so good about myself, because like my other plants always die, but these 2 are popping off. Someone actually also asked what I ended up naming my Zebrina plant, and I named it Achilles, which is very basic. But another thing is gyoza, pork gyoza, always love that, and reading. Those are my 5 things. Not a question, but please do a reel of your outfits. They are fire. I've actually been trying to get into TikTok. Not really, actually. I've done 2 TikToks, but I have been scrolling. Yeah, I'm so into fashion lately. Like, I'm just so like excited about it and love putting outfits together, and just excited to get dressed every day to put an outfit together. So I really want to do more like fashion based content and reels and Insta stories and TikToks possibly. So I'm glad that you said that you want that, because then at least I know one person does. How many tattoos do you have, and do you want more? I only have 1 tattoo. It says overcome. I hate when people ask me what it says because it's so cringe. But it's also kind of funny. Like, no, it's a good tattoo, but it's also really cringe. I don't know what I was thinking in that moment. I was like, yes, let me get something really meaningful and just overcome your struggles. Which is true, but it's just a bit lame. The font as well, like, sis, it's like the most basic font ever. Yeah, but I would never think of getting rid of it, and I don't hate it enough to like be super embarrassed about it. Because in that time when I got it, it was important and it meant something special to me, so YOLO. But yes, I want other tattoos. I like tattoos. I think they're cool. They're like little stickers of your personality. When do you plan on moving out? As soon as possible, please. I just need to get some like savings. I really need a new job. I hate my job. But yeah, I'm really just trying to get my head in the game this year and just work heaps, be creative, just kind of get my shit together, which I've been saying for the past 2 years. But I'm finally getting my mental health in check, so it like feels like that's a good place to start, and then the other things will kind of just fall in place. So like new job, savings, move out hopefully soon. I'm trying to convince my cousin to move out with me, but I guess he just doesn't like me. Do you ever feel lonely after being single for a long time? How do you deal with it? I actually never ever felt lonely for like the a year and a half that I was single for, until the end. Like until the past 2 or 3 months I haven't felt lonely. I think it's probably because I didn't feel like I wanted to be with anybody, or that like I was emotionally ready for it. And then when I kind of did feel like I was and I wanted a relationship, not having one was kind of like shit. I felt kind of lonely. But I also, I don't know, things come when they're supposed to come, you know. I don't want to rush it, because anything you rush, especially like love wise, I feel like if it's not meant to be in your life, you grabbing it and forcing it in, it's not going to be anything really worthwhile or substantial. So I kind of just trusted that it would come into my life when it was meant to. And yeah, I don't know, it is difficult. Being lonely is shit, but everything happens for a reason, and things come into your life exactly when they're meant to. So just trust the process is what I would say, and just get to know yourself and spend more time with yourself and your loved ones. Okay, I had to take a break and do my eyebrows because I can't talk while I do these. They actually look really shit. I've been trying to do them like real professional lately. I cut the ends, and I usually do brow gel, but I can't find it for the life of me, so we're dealing with this. Lately I've actually just been wearing like bronzer on my eyelids for like an eyeshadow, because I feel like it's more subtle, and honestly the color is always just such a good brown. Someone said, why have you been so MIA? And I just feel like the worst person in the world, because I truly have been. Like, I just don't know. Like, it's so hard when you're dealing with mental health. I hate to always use this as like my crutch, but like when this is a creative space and you're not feeling like, I'm very vulnerable and open in myself on my channel, and so if I'm feeling not myself, it's like impossible for me to pretend that I am. So like, because this is my creative space, it's hard to be creative and authentic when I'm not feeling like myself. It's also hard when COVID has really just taken out all the like fun things that you can do. It's hard to stay creative and passionate when there's nothing really to be that creative and passionate about. But you know, at the end of the day, I'm just a human being, so I can't be too hard on myself. But I really, I say this all the bloody time, but I'm just excited. I'm gonna try and just wean myself into being creative and consistent on my channel, because I just miss it. I genuinely miss it, and I feel sad when I'm not doing it. Like, I just feel like a part of me is not there when I'm not doing it, and so I don't know, I'm just gonna get back into it, because yeah, we've heard this song and dance before, haven't we girls? But I'm just excited. I'm not gonna put any pressure on it, but we're getting back into it. If you guys have any like video recommendations of things you want to see, I'm too obsessed with you guys. Like, I feel sad when I'm not talking to you, when I'm not like communicating with you, so I just want to know what you guys want to see. I know what I want to put onto my channel, but what do you guys want to see? That's about it, really. And someone asked my Briggs and Enneagram type do that test, bitch. I think I've done it before, but I don't remember what I was. And I've got like a collab with this company coming up soon where I'm gonna do like a makeup look. It's gonna be like a get ready with me, kind of like this, I guess. So I will let you know when that's out, and I'm gonna do the test before that and then talk about it in that. Excuse me. I'm so excited that I'm seeing someone, guys. It's crazy. I mean, I shouldn't talk about it. I'm just too bad. I'm too open. But how are you guys feeling so far in 2021? It's different, definitely. Different than you expected? worse than you expected or better or what you expected. I love that I'm putting this makeup on and I'm gonna take it off as soon as I finish this video because it's 9:42 p.m. and we're in lockdown, so like I'm not going anywhere. Oh, look what I got from Colourpop as well. Girls can never say they want it. Stop focusing on my beautiful face. Wait, bitch, seriously. Look at that. I'm not gonna put it on because that would be a waste, but it's like serious or shimmering dry oil in soft gold. Isn't it so sexy? This is for the special night. That sounded sexual and it wasn't meant to be. Usually I would wear lipstick. Like I wanted to show you what lipstick I usually use, but I can't freaking find it. But lately I've been doing like, oh look, I'll show you in my other get ready with me that I do in the next few weeks. I don't know when it'll be up. I feel like this was a good catch up. If you guys have any other questions or if I missed your question, I'll try and answer it in my other get ready with me that I'm doing soon. Hi skank. Look at all this shit you left on the floor.
I didn't do that.
Yeah, you did.
No, I didn't.
You did that. Why are you such a weird liar right now? I'm hating this bitch. This bitch I hate. Let me tell you something.
You hate me because you hate me.
No, I'm glad I ain't you. You stink like shit.
That is false. I smell like wee. I'm kidding, guys. I smell like gardenia.
Anyway, I'm excited to get back into YouTube. I've planned out my next... Why would you do that? This isn't working for me, Charlotte. Anyway, I love you guys. Thank you so much for watching today's video. I love you so much. And I'll see you in the next 3 days. Oh, I'm sticking to it. Okay, bye. Love you.